on that. Let me show you the third way. The third way to get to a route that you would do. And this would be to design your own route directly from the plan function. So here we want to start a new route, and I'm going to clear the map. And it looks like we're still in Tuscany here. Let's at least it wasn't Mongolia.
Over on the right, you can enter a start point.
Yeah, that's all right. No, I want to do something in the United States.
Yeah. Well, you can enter.
That's okay. That's all right. Everybody's got advice here.
In Tuscany.
Yeah.
Why not?
I wanted to do a ride on the mall here. So we're getting ourselves there slowly, folks. This is about the pace I ride, too. All right. So here we are on the mall. And again, this is not a ride with GPS route planner tutorial. So there are lots of bells and whistles. Over here on the right side of the screen are the various tools for that. And I'm not going to use many of them at all, but I'm just going to create a route that goes around the mall here down in downtown DC. You've got some choices up here at the top in terms of the map, types of maps you look at. We're going to use the Ride with GPS cycle map, but you can do it with a Google map. And you can use heat maps to see where other people have been riding in the area. But I'm just going to keep it simple here. And I'm going to start a ride at the Capitol building. My crosshair is there, and I'm going to click. That's where we start. So I've got my start. Then let's say I want to go to Union Station up here. So I'm going to click there, and it's going to give me a proposed route. Let's say I then want to go to the White House. So it gives me another route to the White House. Then I want to go to the Lincoln Center, the Lincoln Memorial. Then I want to go to the Jefferson Memorial. And let's say I'm going to back out here again. Then I want to go to the Ball Stadium. Oops, should have gotten me there. And finally, I want to get back to my starting point. So basically, I've used this click function, and all these tools over here are ways to refine that. You can stretch a section and drag it out. You could add different turns. Notice that I still don't have a cue sheet here. And let's see, let me.
You have to save it.
Yes, but I can also, before I do that, I've got my route. I'm more or less happy with it. I can go back to trace here and trace this. And it's working away here. And then here's our cue sheet again. So again, you'd want to review that cue sheet on this. You'd probably want to ride that route before you posted it and had 30 people following you. It did take us across the river, so I'd probably want to edit that out and get rid of that. But let's just assume that we've done all those fixes and just save this. And we're going to call this Monuments. We're going to make this a public ride. I don't have a tag group for this yet, but if I had a group I wanted to add it to, I'd give it a tag. This is cycling, and then save. And then we've got our route here. And as Carol showed before, we can then send this to a device. We can share it and take the link to this and then use that in emails. Or I think we're going to now turn back to Carol.